Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome once again to the United Regional Chamber's weekly update. We try to bring on some interesting guests and talk about some things that are happening around our communities. And today I get to bring back one of our favorites, Miss Sydney Marchand from Joyful Living Adult Health Center that is located over behind Sterling Lofts. Sydney, welcome.
Yes, hi Jack. Thank you for having me again.
Well, first off, tell us a little bit about Sydney.
About me, I work here at Joyful Living Adult Day Health Center. Born and raised in Attleboro, living in Plainville currently, and my job here is business development specialist. So I educate the community and community resources to build strong business relationships in the community so that people can understand the Adult Day Center, who we are, what we do, and refer folks our way.
Well, okay, tell us a little bit about the center.
So the center is located, like you said, 67 Mechanic Street behind Sterling Lofts. We are fairly new. We'll be celebrating our 2-year anniversary of being open in June. And our center is for folks who are an adult who have disabilities. Many of those folks are seniors who have some form of dementia or Alzheimer's. And what we provide is a safe environment for people. So our center has a plethora of activities throughout the day. It could be anything from trivia, bingo. We go on trips out in the community, out for ice cream, out bowling. And so we provide a socialization environment for folks. We have a nurse on staff who can take care of medication management, diabetes, insulin care, wound care. And on top of that, we also provide transportation to and from the program and 2 meals a day. We provide breakfast and we provide a hot lunch to our participants. So it's a really warm, homey environment for people to get socialized, stay out of the hospitals, stay out of rehabs, and have something positive to look forward to throughout the day.
Well, folks, if you haven't had the opportunity to swing by and see the center, it's something you should do. And actually, Miss Sydney has something coming up next week that'll give you the opportunity to go and take a tour. Sydney, tell us about next week.
Yes, next week, Tuesday the 18th, we are hosting our very first health fair. I've partnered with a company called Charm Medical, and we've gathered some of our local healthcare resources to come and have a table at our center. So we have folks from Oakley Home Access who provide grab bars and handles in people's home for seniors to keep them safe. We have hospice companies coming. We have folks from the Council on Aging's. We have folks from Heart to Home Meals that provide meal delivery services to seniors in our community. So, a vast majority of different healthcare providers, and it's open to the public from 10 a.m. to 12. So, anybody is welcome to stop in, even if you just want to see the center or get a little information from one of these providers. You're welcome. We are having raffle items at the end. So if you show up, you can put your name on a paper that you were here, and we will draw raffles at the end of the event. So it's a great way for people to come and see the community if you've never seen it.
And, folks, we all have somebody in our families, somebody relatives that are getting older, might have some, health issues or some mental health issues. And if nothing else, you should call and just have a conversation with Sydney. Between her and the team that she represents, they can help you in any aspect of senior care, or if you have somebody with a disability, whether it be a physical disability or dementia, anything like that, because they have the resources quickly available. And if they can't provide what you need right there at the center, Sydney will point you in the right direction. That's one of the reasons why she's having this fair next week, because it's going to bring in all those other organizations that can help you if you're going to keep your senior at home or you need to make some adjustments to your living area. Uh, Cindy, tell us a couple of the other folks that are going to be there next week.
There's going to be as I briefly mentioned, there's going to be some folks from hospice companies, some home care companies. I have friends from Sturdy who are going to stop by and visit. The Council on Aging. We also have a company called Heart for Home. Uh, I'm sorry, Heart to Home Meals. And this company provides meal services, especially to seniors who might not get to the grocery store and they're not able to cook for themselves. Healthy, nutritious, delicious meals. So different health organizations of that sort, just to offer something to the community. If nothing else, we like to be a resource in this community for folks. So if you're not coming to this center particularly, we have lots of resources and connections, professional connections in the area that can help you with a plethora of different things.
Well, one of the things I want to give Sydney a shout out for is she has started a new networking group for organizations that fit into her world, so to speak. Sydney, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure. So, myself and the director for the Attleboro Council on Aging, we're chatting one day and we decided that there wasn't an Attleboro specific network group for healthcare professionals. And she enlightened me that there's about 11,000 seniors living in the Attleboro community, which I was very surprised at how high the number was, and it's growing. And so we thought, okay, well, I have some great resources and so doesn't she. Why not set up our own networking group to see how we can help seniors, whatever the case may be? Housing, home care, any kind of healthcare, counseling services, support group services. So we just got it off the ground. We're going to be meeting quarterly. Our next meeting will be in March, at the end of March, and I can put an email out there. It'll be on our Facebook as well. And I invite you to email me if you want to be a part of it. If you're curious, please send me an email. I'd glad to have you come.
You know, people don't realize the growing number of seniors that are not only in our community but all across the country. And you know, centers like yours are very, very important for families that
Mhm.
they can reach out to you, and if they want to bring their uh, family to you, you'll take very good care of them. As you mentioned, we were at a networking group earlier today,
Yes.
Sydney and I,
Yes.
and you know, one of the things that they will pick your person up. They give them a nice hot breakfast, a nice lunch, um, something that you don't have to worry about every single day, and it just relieves a lot of stress, you know, from you, the whole of your family, and that's why we need a resource like Sydney and her team over there at Joyful Living. Tell us one more time all about next week's fair.
So next week's fair, come on down Tuesday the 18th. It's from 10 to 12. There'll be different vendors from different healthcare facilities. So um, a facility that delivers meals to seniors, home care industry, the hospital, hospice companies, and companies that will help identify areas in your home that you might need a grab bar, you might need different safety equipment to keep your loved one home and safe longer. So please come down, if for nothing else, just to say hello, get a look at the building, meet the staff, meet the team, and see what we're really about. It's open to the public from 10 to 12, and there will be raffle items at the end if you do come.
Awesome. Well, Sydney, thanks for taking the time to come on the show today. We just want people to know that there is a huge resource right here in Attleboro. Pick up the phone, swing by, knock on the door. You know, they'll help you in any which way that they can. And again, it's a huge resource, but not just Attleboro, for all of the communities in our area. So, Sydney Marchand, thank you very much for coming on the show. Big shout out to James Friedman and the team over there at AACS who put up with me every week. We truly appreciate you. And folks, stay safe.